Want better accountability from your teams or from your coworkers? If you're treating accountability like one big ball, what I'm doing in this series for you is picking apart that ball into its 6 components, the 6 ingredients of what true accountability is. In part 1, I shared the first 2 components, which were responsibility and transparency. And today in this video, I'm going to share with you the 3rd and 4th components, which are trustworthiness and participation. I'm Erika Garms, I'm CEO of Working Smarts, and I help build brain-friendly workplaces. For the best research-based, practical workplace advice, check out the new videos I post each week and hit subscribe so that you won't miss any. Okay, so if you'll remember in part 1, I mentioned that after surveying hundreds and actually thousands of managers, leaders, and professional staff about what that word accountability actually means when they say it, I heard things like making people do things, seeing proof that things were getting done, making hard decisions, giving tough feedback, meeting deadlines, and punishing some repercussions for not following through, not getting work done that was supposed to get done. So what I shared with you in part 1 is the first 2 components of true accountability, which were responsibility and transparency. If you haven't seen those, go back and take a look. Today, what I'm going to share with you is the next 2, which are trustworthiness and participation. Now, trustworthiness is related to follow through, right? So it means that when I say I'm going to do something, I'm going to do it. But it also means that you can count on me for being in integrity. So trustworthiness is built from repeated, consistent behavior that shows that you walk your talk. Now, the bummer about this one is when this one has slipped or when this one has been notoriously weak for an organization, it's not quick to recover from. So of all the 6 components that I'm talking about in this series, this one might be the most work intensive and take the longest to move the needle on, but it is so worth it. As you'll see in the article that I linked to below in the description, without trust, you can never reach full accountability. So please don't shirk away from the commitment to building trust just because it's a harder one and it takes a lot of work and consistency. It's absolutely essential. Okay, the second one today is participation. And this is like people asking in their heads, do those values in that plaque on the wall really get enforced? Do the leadership teams really walk their talk around those values? Do they roll up their sleeves and do the dirty work on their teams when their teams are swamped? Are there those that are allowed to not participate, not ceremonies, certain celebrations in your organization? And if they're allowed to consistently abdicate themselves from that, that can breed some suspicion. There may be a legitimate reason for it, but if it's sort of shrouded in secrecy or mystery, then that lays a foundation for suspicion, for resentment, and for distrust across individuals, across groups, across the organization. So participation is where you see the evidence that people are doing what has been decided to be a focus or a goal or an endeavor that everyone is involved with. If you're looking to build overall accountability and hone in on those because you need widespread, consistent participation for an organization or a group to really build up its accountability. Okay, so now you've got the first 4 of the 6 components of accountability. Tune into the next video, part 3, to hear the last 2. Remember, I have the free private Facebook group designed just for smarties like you who want to know the best research-based practical ways to work, lead, manage, and be high performing. So the link to that Facebook group is also in the description below. If you liked this video, please be sure to hit like and watch for more videos coming your way that will help your work life be more satisfying and less stressful. Thank you.